Yay! Happy holidays, everyone. To continue in our ongoing series of rankings, I figured I'd bring up the one that is most topical for today and most torturous for everyone else. But happy Friday the 13th. We're going to be going through our top 10 out of the 12 franchise films. 10, Gray. 10 of the 12 franchise films. Gray, why don't you take it away and explain to me why it is you're going to try to squeeze all 12 movies into this list?
Because there's 12, man. Like, why stop at 10? It makes no sense to me. I had to add 12 movies to a little chart, so why not add 12 spaces? But it's okay if you want to go with 10. You can go halfway with your list.
I mean,
I like to be a completionist, but that's just me.
yeah, there's always all those top 12 shows that you got going on.
Hey, you got a gimmick. What can I say? I'm giving you that same top 10, and then I'm giving you a bonus too.
No, you're not.
You need to know.
You're not. You're giving us 10. You're starting at 10. 10. Warren,
Hey,
what do you
if
got
extra
going on?
little pictures appear on the thing, who could be to blame for it?
Look, Gray's going further than what is being asked of him and stepping on Warren.
Always
Warren,
going
how
the
are you-
extra mile, Gray. Always going that extra mile. Yeah, things are doing good. I did some research on this one, and it's been a while since I watched a lot of these, and I'm ready to go.
That's good. Bob, what about you? I'm very sorry for this.
No, you're good. I had actually wanted to go and watch a bunch of these, but I was so busy with work this week because I was out for a week and a half with the coof and then with some vacation time. So I spent so much time trying to catch up in paperwork that I had to come up with this ranking mostly off of memory.
Nice.
And this was a tough ranking for me because there are several on here I've seen maybe once. Like my top 5, I'm pretty set on. It's after that where I'm kind of like, this is where I'm a little vague on my memory.
Mm-hmm. If it helps at all, we have another Friday the 13th in March if you want to wrap that into content. So in case you want to finish it off. Lapsed. How
Yes.
about you, sir?
I watched all of them. and I am none the better man for it. But
Yeah.
but I saw a lot of boobies, which is always great.
Yeah. For every cliche joke about slasher films, Friday the 13th is probably the one that has earned all of those cliches of tits and
Hey.
hits.
Part 5 has a lot of boobies.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's porn. It's porn by another name, part 5 is. Gray. Do you have our chart
Hoy.
with the
I do.
10
I'm sure
spaces only?
I'm sure it's only got 10. I'm pretty sure about that. I don't know
Mhm.
why it wouldn't have more, because I mean, like, why would you want to add those bonus too? I don't know.
Yeah, when we were talking about Spielberg, we decided to make the list 49 because that's a nice solid number.
Solid.
Can we see your work, sir?
Sure, why not?
Great, thank you.
Just look at that. Look at that. Like, there's like these 2 little spaces right at the end that have no
Yeah,
number.
I don't.
Sneaky little jerk.
Mm.
Yeah, so we'll do Serpentine. The way we did. I don't remember which one I was in control of, but last one to go goes first in the next round, and vice versa. To kick off the top, my number 10, which means there's 2 films I will not be talking about, just like everyone else here. 2 films we will not be talking about. Number 10 on my list is A New Beginning, Friday the 13th, Part 5.
How
The
dare you?
the aforementioned Booby Fest with a lot of gore, a lot of boobs. You can trick your parents into thinking that you're not watching a titty movie and you're just watching some crazy horror movie. But what they don't know can't hurt them. This is sloppy. It's paint by numbers. The same script as part 1, but far less good. Depending on who you're asking, I'm sure Laps will tell me why this is a good film.
Nope.
I mean, boobs, they are boobs. There's plenty of them.
I mean, there's 19 kills in this movie. 19.
Numbers, look at that.
19 kills. And this was filmed under the repetition title.
Nice.
Weeks away.
And you literally have an axe wound represented in this film.
You definitely do. And Nunez was an improvised character. Did you know? He improvised all his lines.
Are you serious?
Yeah. 100% serious. Yeah.
That's hysterical.
Yeah. And he provided his own costuming. He came up with everything for that character and his lines. They actually liked his stupid shit so much that they were just like, oh, okay, go ahead.
It looks like he just ported over his character from Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, the same wardrobe.
Yeah, pretty much, kind of.
Hmm.
But I think they wanted that street punky, you know what I mean? Like
Sure.
how there is that when you have that many people in a movie, I think they want to check all the 80s boxes, as it will.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but it was and apparently this film was loaded with cocaine on set.
Oh, in the
Apparently,
film too.
Funny about that was the only time not real coke was used. the guy who actually did that in the scene was talking about how he was like, yeah, all those night shoots, he was like, we were so dead because they didn't have call times, so people were there all day. And the people that were filming at night were still called there to be there during the day. So they were there for 20 hours.
Ugh.
And they were like, fuck this. So they were like, yeah, we're going to use a lot of coke. But supposedly there was a shit ton of coke all over the place.
I believe it. Lapsed, while you have the microphone, why don't you give us your number 10?
My number 10 is Jason Takes Manhattan.
Ooh.
It's just stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It's just fucking dumb.
Yep.
I didn't even really write anything about it because I was just like,
nor did they.
There was some really funny stuff in it. There is. I think it's one of the ones that had the random hey, you're in New York here, something totally unbelievable is happening, and they're just unfazed by it. In Turtles, what was that? It looked like a turtle in a trench coat. That. That started here with Jason when he was standing in front of the, no crossing sign. And it was just
New York's seen some shit.
He's a murdering psychopath in a hockey mask who's not going to Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, and then 9/11 had to outdo that movie, so whatever.
Well, yeah, right. There you go. But yeah, that is my number 10.
Sweet. Warren, number 10.
My number 10 is also Jason Takes Manhattan, from which I also found out that some of the fans call it Wet Jason because he appeared to be wet the entire film.
Jason takes the boat.
That's true.
Jason's boat ride to Canada. Yeah, I mean, it had its funny parts, but it was all around pretty dumb.
Yep. Jason turns into a young child at the end of the movie somehow because
of toxic
sewer
waste
water
or something like that. I don't. Yeah.
It was the river.
Juicy Jason
takes us all back a little bit.
Gray, number 10.
Yeah, so mine is also Wet Jason. What can I say? It's not the worst in the series, but we're not talking about the worst. Apparently, we might be saving that for March. But yeah, as far as taking Manhattan, who knew that the Hudson River was connected to Crystal Lake? I would have thought because it's a lake,
No,
clearly.
there's a tributary, you see, that leads to a creek. That lands on an inlet that kind of it doesn't really connect him, but he only has to cross a very short piece of land.
Yeah, but I mean, he can ride the buoy all the way in. It really doesn't make sense to me. It is the cheesiest to me of all the Jason movies. I love it where the what would you call it? Proto parkour guy gets his head punched off into a
A
dumpster.
boxer?
Okay, I thought he was doing some moves on the rooftop, but
Just boxing.
okay, yeah, sure, the
He's
boxer.
definitely a boxer.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give him the boxing thing. He doesn't seem to hold a candle to Jason's boxing skills, but still. Yeah, and then what the hell is up with the rivers of just toxic waste that
Oh, dude,
go
after
under
midnight,
Manhattan?
things go crazy
Yeah.
after midnight.
No, you don't want to go down there.
It's Goonies
bad
rules.
times.
Goonies rules after
then,
midnight. You don't want to be in the sewers.
And then, oddly enough, how did Toby know when it was safe? But I've got many issues with Jason taking Manhattan. Mainly, like, why was this movie made? Why don't they just go with anything else? But yeah, to me, there's only two that are worse than this. But truly, Jason should have never taken Manhattan.
So
He knows
we got
his place.
we got a comment from Bruce with a love to hear how your pitches for how Friday 13th should continue. Maybe we'll do that at the end of the show. That might be
Yeah.
interesting.
I
That'd be
think after all of us give our top tens, you'll ask yourself, why does this movie deserve to continue? Not what.
I want the continuation of that 2009 one.
You do.
Dude,
Oh, I need it.
there is some things that you could do with it.
I don't disagree, but we just had a beer commercial in August that fronted as a Friday film. Bob, save us and give us your 10, please.
What Jason also.
Juicy Jason wins again.
Yeah, this house, like I said, a lot of what I'm having to do here is go off of memory, and I just remember this one being stupid. So,
Yep.
but yeah,
Good memory.
I don't know if the change in scenery by putting it in Manhattan or what is part of why it was so stupid, but I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. But yeah, I just remember it being dumb from start to finish. I didn't like it.
Yeah, they had weird like editing and like dated yet modern things with sound effects and things. It just really not a great representation of
I mean, I think the Predators did better in New York than Jason did.
Los Angeles.
Whatever. It's a city. It's a city
Oh.
filled with liberals. Okay.
You know what we need?
The turtles should
We need
shut up and
vacation.
fought Jason.
We need Jason in a tropical scene.
It just
No.
the only thing that could
Uh-oh.
have made it better is if it was like Jason kills the Republican Party. We would have had a field day with that. That would have been a great movie. You know,
Jason goes to DC.
Jason, January 6th.
Bob, keep the mic and give us your 9.
9 would be New Beginning.
Oh, part 5.
Yeah,
Roy the
yeah,
ambulance driver.
Yeah, that's another one that again I just remember not liking a whole lot. I mean, you listed all the positives with all the boobs and everything,
Both of
but yeah, I just remember again not particularly liking that. Like for me, my top 5 were a lot easier to rank just because those are the ones that I remember the most.
I'm surprised you can even go to 5. Usually it's like 1 or 2 that people will
Yeah.
remember.
But yeah, those were the ones that I tend to gravitate more towards.
Sure.
But yeah, New Beginning.
Nice.
I mean, Roy does, he kills everybody except the guy who killed his fucking son. So, I mean, at least they wrap that part up.
He was just so filled with rage, so
He
he
was.
couldn't.
He had ambulance rage.
Gray, what do you got at 9? Gray,
That is a good question. Sorry, my dog is freaking out.
your dog wants to tell us what number 9
oddly-
is for them too.
Oddly enough, I also have number 5, A New Beginning. What can I say? It is not a good one. And I thought you were going to give me shit for this because you gave me shit the other day when you said that I didn't like the Fell Dog trilogy or the Tommy trilogy. And I
Yeah.
said, some are better than others. And you seem to give me crap that I didn't like the trilogy of them.
Sir,
I
I
just-
like
Great.
sir.
Welcome to you and me.
I'd
So,
like-
I mean,
I'm just
you know,
saying.
I like the bread pieces.
It's grown up Fell Dog. I don't want grown up Fell Dog. Give me the real Fell Dog here.
Well, then blame Steven Spielberg.
And then on top of that, I don't have a real Jason here either. What the hell? You sell this to me as a Jason movie. It's not. And then, yeah, there's also the whole, nurse father thing. It's weird. I don't know. Or I guess.
Are you calling the ambulance driver a nurse?
Hey, don't be little nurses, man. Nurses do a lot of stuff. Okay.
An ambulance driver.
How dare you?
Is
the ambulance driver. Fair enough. Just man, everything about it is off, including like the music. Just I'm not a fan of this one, which really sucks because I think 4 set it up in a nice way, and just man, 5 is such a letdown for me. Yeah. And it sucks. It feels like they're going very similar to the Halloween thing, where they all of a sudden decide that these side characters need like a trilogy, and man, it's not what I'm looking for. But
all right, so we'll hear where you put.
I guess
4
a new
or
beginning
6,
would be nice. And then I just wish we got a new beginning, not this.
Yeah, well, a new beginning, and then they're like, oh, never mind. It's Jason again. Here's part 6. Warren, what do you got at 9?
For my 9, I've got number 7, which was Jason versus Psychic Girl, or Harry versus Jason, if you will.
Sure.
I just remember that one fondly. My mom loved the horror films, even though they gave her nightmares. And I remember that one because I thought as a kid that was pretty cool that she was using psychic powers to kick Jason's ass. So I remember that one quite fondly.
Yeah, that one's called Jason versus Carrie in certain circles. That's quite funny.
It's an interesting concept.
Yeah.
But they didn't execute it very well. And I guess the MPAA really butchered the kill scenes. Same thing happened to Manhattan and a couple of the other ones, is that they came in there and you get a lot of cutaway kills and stuff along those lines. So
yeah, later in the franchise, it gets really, really goofy. Like 7 is where Jason screams and his mask breaks off. Like some goofy stuff happens in these later films. But yeah. Laps, what do you got at 9?
Jason Goes to Hell.
He does indeed.
That movie sucked.
I'm
sorry. That movie was awful. There's some redeeming qualities in like even like A New Beginning. Like I could say there was a lot of really cool kills. There was a lot of really like decent things, but you think like Jason Goes to Hell, like that sounds great. Like that sounds like it should do something.
So does Jason Takes Manhattan, but their execution fell off.
Yeah, but so did the Muppets, and that shit didn't work either.
Hey, it was pretty cool when they took.
But like this just did not work on any thing. I mean, it teased Freddy. I mean, who cares? Move on.
Yeah, the last shot is what people like. Ooh, did you see the Freddy's hand come up? Yeah, I didn't need to waste 90 minutes prior to that, though.
Or how many years?
How many
years?
Same thing with Predator 2. Like they put an alien queen skull in the Predator spaceship as a joke, and then they did the same thing with the end of Jason Goes to Hell, and it turned into actual franchises that way.
Yep, because we're simpletons who just like jingling keys. Just look, toys. You want the toys?
Bait is just the best bait in the world.
Nostalgia bait. Then we masturbate. Number 9 for me is I'll round out the rest of everyone else's choices and put Jason Takes Manhattan at number 9 for all of the reasons that everyone here listed. They had some great teaser content. The I Love New York poster with Jason's mask in it. Great. It's great for a bus stop, but you got to sit through about 70 minutes of a boat and not very good things otherwise. Going right to 8 is Friday the 13th Part 7, which is New Blood. I'm trying to think of the subtitle.
It is. It's a New Blood.
Yeah, which Warren already talked about. It is Jason versus Carrie. I think this is the first time that they show the sleeping bag kill, where Jason takes someone in a sleeping bag and beats them about a tree. So yeah, there's tiny things in probably every Friday the 13th movie that you point to and say, "Oh, that was neat." But not 90 minutes worth of neat. And yeah, Lapsed. What do you got at 8?
I have New Blood. This is what I call that there's many levels of Jason's face. This is Fraggle Rock Jason. Like he looks like he could be in Fraggle Rock. It's like the funniest goddamn face of Jason so far. Jason versus a psychic, what are we doing here? What it's like Bill Hicks said, what the fuck you doing? Why the fuck you doing that? But I mean, it's not that the concept is bad or anything like that. I just didn't really like Jason in this movie. I just did not like him or any of the other people.
Fair enough.
So that's
Lapsed has 7 as well, right?
New Blood. Yep.
Warren, what do you have at number 8?
I have Jason 5, and I put it over 7 because of boobies.
Yeah,
so.
Completely understandable. We all love lung capacity, and
it has it's downsized. It has Royson in it, not Jason. And,
Royson.
I thought about Rayson, but I think Royson sounds better. It is what the top part of the Tommy, what's his name is trilogy.
Jarvis. How dare you, sir? His holy name, Tommy Jarvis, our savior. Yes, it is the middle piece. It is the meat of the Tommy Jarvis sandwich.
Well, this was the first, 6 was the first film where he became an undead, if you will.
Yep.
And then, but this one was, they're still trying to figure out when they're making them. So then they brought in the concept of just anyone can wear the mask kind of deal. And, there's lots of good boobs in it and stuff. So
yeah. If you only focus on Tommy Jarvis, it's interesting. He as a child murders Jason. Part 5, he's just fucking crazy. And then part 6, he brings Jason back to life. So
I think not the lightning bolt. I think it was the power of Arnold Horshack being present that brought Jason back to life. He was like,
yeah, the lightning bolt.
Mr. Jason.
Gray, what do you have at number 8?
So this may be a controversial take. I got a feeling that Charles is not going to like this one. But what can I say? I don't have a fondness for Friday the 13th Part 3D. I don't know what it is about it. The fact that it's Shelley's mask. Okay, so cool, he gets the mask, but why do you bring an old school hockey mask and a spear gun to a lake? It doesn't make sense.
He's a prankster. He likes to.
The whole spear gun prank. It always gets him. What can I say? There's unlimited pitchforks. Why are there unlimited pitchforks? How many pitchforks does one farm need?
Do you mean to tell me that if YouTube was around during the time of Part 3, that Shelley wouldn't be a prank YouTuber, just a prank bro? That would be Shelley.
I think he would be a spear fisherman, sir.
Fair enough.
And then the fact that it's 3D, they've got to do that 3D thing with everything, including the punk in a tree. I don't know. What can I say?
Here's my dick. Here it is. Here's my dick.
And then the music. It's just a huge step back. I loved the music in 2. And then we get this one that's synthy, cheese music. Just man, everything for me, it just I get this fun value from watching it, but as far as ranking them, it is not in my top ones.
Dude,
I enjoy it, but for the wrong reasons.
That disco track from Part 3, I think, was one of the more popular things about the soundtrack. Like they had like that disco version of the theme song, and I don't know. I think they played it in nightclubs, which is another reason why nightclubs are just cursed in the 80s. But yeah, I don't disagree with you. I don't know what you expected me to defend here, but that was not what I was expecting you to say. So
I thought you loved 3D. You're always talking about how it's the best way to watch a movie.
I have never said such things, sir.
Huh.
I might have said watching
Could have
them
sworn you
naked
did.
in a surround sound system with popcorn. 3D is not optimal for me, especially not blue and red. That stuff's gross. Bob, what do you have at number 8?
Bob disappeared. Let me get him back.
Oh.
Shit.
I
He might just
think
have
we
been-
got him back.
See, Bob was
Yeah,
so
hey,
offended, he
sorry,
said, "I'm outta here."
my Wi-Fi went down, so I had to switch over to my phone.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
So yeah, it's gonna look like shit right now. But
We're seeing behind the scenes. It's kind of cool, Bob.
Looks
yeah,
like
there's that
found
giant
footage
green
movies.
screen. So
Wait, why is your wall green? That's so. What happened to the background?
He's at Walgreens.
How it all makes sense.
yeah, for me, it's Jason versus Carrie.
Oh, part 7.
What was that? New Blood.
Mhm.
What was the name of the character that had the powers? What was her name? Tina
Is it Tina?
or something like that.
You might
Well,
be
anyway,
right.
see, of all the films that I have down at towards the bottom, this is probably the one I remember watching the most because when I was a kid, they used to have that USA Up All Night. And
Yes,
they
with
used to
Rhonda
show
Shear.
all the Jason movies, and that's probably the one I remember seeing the most during that time.
Mhm.
Like like a bunch of y'all have said, it was a cool concept, but I just for me, it's still on the lower part.
Yeah, it's Tina. It's Tina Shepard.
Okay.
Mhm. What do you got for us at number 7, Bob?
At number 7, I've got part 3.
Hmm. We're all kind of in the same
Yeah,
neighborhood here.
Yeah, I wanted to put that one higher because it is the one where he gets his mask, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's still on the lower end for me because the ones that I do like more, those are ones like I said that I watch more often. 3's one I don't watch very often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm.
I'm sorry, I just saw something in chat that is just appalling and disgusting. Gray, what do you have at 7?
Yeah. So at number 7, I have one that gets a 5.5 on IMDb or a 2.6 on Letterboxd.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's interesting. At the same time, I've seen it a couple times and I did not remember a damn thing about it. I got the reboot. Friday the 13th, 2009. It's not the best one. It seems like they're trying to speed run through a bunch of the other stuff. There's elements of a whole bunch of them. We get a running Jason, which I'm not a fan of. I like the creepy walk. Like he's walking with a purpose, but he's never more than power walking at best. Yet somehow he is going to make it there before you, even if you're at full sprint. That's where it gets creepy. But man, seeing Jason run, I do not like that. They're bringing in weed fields at Camp Crystal Lake, and I just don't see it. It doesn't seem like a native plant. I'm saying no. It doesn't work for me. In this one, we find out that Jason is an amazing archer for some reason. Really good accuracy. He's a great
he's
shot.
An athlete. He's an athlete at heart, dude.
And we find out not only is he an athlete, but he's also a kidnapper for some reason. And he likes to keep live victims, not just ice-picked ones, as we had previously established.
Because he can't make out when a certain person looks like his mother, and he doesn't want to accidentally kill his mother. So of course he's going to take him hostage, just in case he's wrong about them not being his mother. It's perfectly understandable.
Perfectly.
Warren, what do you got at 7?
Fits like a glove.
I got Jason part 6. I think it's Jason Lives.
Yeah, it is.
That one. Yes, that's the one I got there. First time Jason is essentially dead, like a zombie Jason, if you will. and it is kind of cool. You know, I mean, I don't know about the way that they revived him, essentially like a Frankenstein monster kind of thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I got at 6 or 7. I
Horseshack's
mean.
revival.
Yeah, the movie is like an outright tribute to Frankenstein. So, yeah, I between the chat and you, I don't know how to process words right now.
I'm sorry.
Kind of giving you a spoiler of what happens on my list. Lapsed. What do you got at 7?
7, I have part 5, A New Beginning.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait, you didn't do that already? But
No,
yeah,
this is where all the ones after this I kind of like, but those are the 4 that I just don't really give a shit about. Those 4. So, but like there's so much, it's so weird too. You ever notice like some of the worst movies have like some of the most peculiar behind the scenes stuff? This is the one I like when I was watching and I was looking some stuff up about that I fell down the rabbit hole with. So like it was like just randomly weird facts that I was finding in interviews and like stuff from different magazines and shit that whenever they would talk to like random characters, and I was just like, man, this is fascinating. Like just the amount of ridiculous that happened on this movie, and it just it not being Jason and them, I thought really like screwing the pooch with Tommy. Like I think it's like you set it up perfectly, you know, like for him and to be Jason, and you didn't have to do it. You didn't have to give me a whodunit Jason. You know what I mean? Like it's fucking like come on, like you don't have to do that. And
plus they did it the first time.
Well,
we did the whodunit thing.
We did they did it the first time because we didn't really know what was going on in the first movie, you know, and right. So they didn't have to do it, but they did, and yeah. So there you go.
I know. I was shocked when it was revealed that it was the ambulance driver that I really didn't
that
know
really
his name.
Right. That had like 4 scenes, and like one of them was just very
Yeah, but he stopped at the back of the one. It was awkward.
He just stared to camera. Ooh, the ambulance driver seems pissed. I don't know what this is about.
Well, yeah, it's the who done it, but we don't introduce who did it until we reveal who did it. And it was just kind of like, you know,
well, that
who done it? Who cares about it?
That's the whole thing. It's like you're waiting for the shoe to drop on Tommy because of how weird he's you know, and his trauma and all the stuff. And then it's like, oh no, this is actually like a guess who party. And you were all wrong in guessing because who the fuck would guess this?
And they kind of set up in 4 at the end of it that Tommy, something like at the end of 4, they kind of set up that Tommy was messed up. And they didn't really pay it off.
It was totally set up that way.
Yeah, yeah. And they didn't really pay it off in 5.
Right. Well, like in 5, you're supposed to think, oh, Tommy's figuring out a way to kill these people, but they don't. Like it was the most obvious misdirect, and they didn't give you a reasoning for the misdirect, and it was just like, oh, who's that? Why do I care? Number 7 for me is Friday the 13th Part 3, otherwise known as 3D. If I gave Gray the impression that I was in love with this film and felt like this is the only way to watch Friday the 13th, I apologize. But yeah, no, Jason gets his mask here. Richard Brooker, one of the better Jasons, in my opinion. But it is cheeseball. It's quite hokey. If you cut out anything that's specifically shot to look like 3D, the movie's 25 minutes long. It's a gimmick movie more than anything. It's got a couple of good things in it. The guy who plays Jason, and yes, the mask is important lore in this movie. But Jason Takes a Barn, not that high on my list. Number 6 for me is Freddy versus Jason, and I can understand non-fans finding this to be fun. And then we have all of these versus movies. We have Alien versus Predator because of the success of Freddy versus Jason. But I really feel like somebody should have won just outright and there should have been a villain and a person for the audience to cheer for, and they tried to give us a bit of everything. And I don't know, it's like an action movie, which is it's fine, but there's not really horror elements to it, which kind of bummed me out. I have a weird, it's just a weird relationship with this movie. Sometimes I'm in the mood for it. Sometimes I'm not. I wouldn't pop this on in a horror type mood, but yeah, that's 6 for me. Laps, what do you
What
got
about
at
you, sir?
6?
Part 3.
Okay.
It's just they're really bad characters in this movie.
Yes.
They're really bad. They're unlikable. Like it's one of the few times that I actually was like, oh, thank God they're dying. Thank God. Like, thank God they're all. Like they try to make Shelley sympathetic as well, but he's just a fucking asshole.
He's
And you're
just trying
just
to
like,
impress the girls with his pranks.
right? Because that's exactly the way that you impress people, is by fucking with them. Like, good job, dude. Good job. You know, but yeah, it's the fact that it's like that's where he got his hockey mask is just like, oh, come on, man. Come on, dude. Don't follow in the footsteps of this guy.
Yeah.
You're better than him.
The lore isn't very good. It's very accidental. All the lore in this franchise is very accidental.
Yeah, but that's my part.
Warren, what do you have at 6?
I also have Jason 3D because got its mask in that one. Really, that's about the only thing. I mean, this is where we get the definitive look of Jason, and like a franchise that was trying to figure out how can we keep making these to make money, and they finally got the costume down by Jason 3. So that's where I put 3 at.
Cray, what do you have at 6?
Oddly enough, at number 6, I have oddly one of the higher ranked ones. So the highest one is rated at 6.0 on IMDb or a 3.2 on Letterboxd. But yeah, this one for me, it doesn't live up to that ranking. So at number 6, I have number 6. I'm not a fan of it as much as my wife actually is. She kept telling me her favorite one is the one where Jason gets electrocuted, the lightning strike. And I don't know, man. It's just not my favorite.
Your wife's okay.
So in this one, it's Worm City. There is so many worms. There's this magic lightning, which I kind of dig. And then it rounds out the Tommy trilogy. And we get that amazing shot, the James Bond Jason in the beginning. It's the only positives I have for this one. Other than that, the mask is quite wide. We get kind of the round mask one, and it's not my favorite. So yeah, number 6 comes at 6 for me.
Listen,
the
if
mask
it's good
is
enough
wide.
if it's good enough for Boris Karloff, it's good enough for Jason. All right.
It's a weird looking mask, man. I'm just saying.
No, I'm talking about the lightning.
I got you. I have no problem with the lightning. I ride the lightning, sir. But yeah, it's mainly the mask. Charles just doesn't get it.
Yeah. All right. Bob, what do you got at 6?
I got part 2.
Ooh, 6. Baghead Jason.
Yeah. I don't like the bag, but the movie itself is fine. I like the opening sequence, how they go back to the survivor from the first film and kind of show where she's at this point. And of course, Jason ends up taking her out. But I remember really liking that opening sequence, and that kind of got me hooked for that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, they kill off their hero from the first movie, and it's just like, oh, now what?
Exactly.
Give us your 5 while you're here too.
5 for me is going to be which one? I think it's Jason Lives,
part 6,
the last of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy. That's one. Also, I like. I like the first part of it, and I like the ending piece. The middle portion wasn't a big fan of, but those 2 bookends I do like those. This is again is also one of those that I do remember watching on Up All Night, and I remember him chaining Jason at the bottom of the lake. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, this was on cable a lot because there's no nudity in it.
Yeah.
Nice little fun fact there. People who want to go to Friday the 13th for nudity, you don't want to turn on 6 because you're not going to get much part 5 action.
You do get the folding chair kill, you know?
Oh, sure.
Which
For
is
some
pretty
reason,
amazing.
gore networks don't care about.
And
nudity, they do.
And you get the 007 parody.
Yeah. Yes.
It's such an awesome shot.
To Jason.
Gray, what do you have at 5, Gray?
So I have the one that is tied for the second lowest score in the Jason franchise, at least if you're going by IMDb. But if you're going with Letterboxd, it comes in at number 3, which is as the third lowest, I should say. But yeah, what can I say? I enjoy this. I hear some purists or real horror fans don't, but come on, man, Spacin'. It's so good. I can't wait until we get to partake a little bit later, but oh man, Spacin' is such a fun time. I've had so many good times watching this one. Not only do you get cryogenics, but you also get metal Jason. You get Jason with the danger room. That's what I always wanted. It's 400 years in the future. You got androids, you got space guns. What more do you need? For me, yeah, I love me some Spacin', and I understand why purists hate it. I can't wait till we watch it later, sir.
Going to be a very long night, it seems. Warren, what do you have at 5?
I have part 2 at 5.
Baghead Jason.
Baghead Jason. It was really the first appearance of Jason. I mean, really, and this is what kind of set the pace to define what the series was going to be. So that's where I put this one on number 2. And he's the Baghead's. I guess a lot of people like the Baghead look. There's kind of an argument between the hardcore fans whether the Baghead or the hockey mask, but the Baghead was pretty crazy, and there were some cool scenes in that one. So,
dude, him without the Baghead, he looks like he's in Skinnerd or something. Cranking long hair on him.
He also looks like he goes to the Shriners Hospital.
Hillbilly face.
He looks like he has some needs.
Yeah, my wife had a problem with them calling him a mongoloid in the first movie. He's like, they couldn't find better terminology. I was like, back then, no.
See?
Laps, what do you have at 5?
The first one.
Interesting.
It's just. I mean, it's okay. It's an all right movie. I just didn't think. I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't care about the mom. I just did not care about her whatsoever. And I was just like, as soon as she got revealed to be the killer, right? Then she turned into a fumbling, stupid person that couldn't kill anybody.
Yep.
And it's like, all right, whatever.
Yep. Yeah, I don't dispute that, which is why I also have the OG Friday the 13th at number 5.
Meaning you have Spacin' even higher? Wow.
Yeah, it's padded to hell too. They didn't have much money when they made this movie. You can tell because it seems like they couldn't afford a light just to put on the scene. Very, very dark, very padded. You get to watch a police officer on a motorcycle make a complete U-turn. No cuts. We just have a one shot of a police officer doing a U-turn because got to fill in those 90 minutes, I guess. But yeah, the further away we get from this being a iconic film, the harder it is to sit through. Number 4 for me is Baghead Jason, Friday Part 2. The final girl in this might be one of the best, if not the best, in my opinion. Kind of a badass that you believe that she's capable. It's not one of these accidental girls who I just am killing things because The movie needs me too. It grows on me a lot over the course of time. I think I would have some of these flipped around, but part two, I find myself going to more than part one for a handful of reasons. But there's three other films that I would rather have. Lapsed, what do you have at 4?
You know what I have at number 4.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, you know exactly what I have at number.
This is stupid.
I have the 2009 remake.
Oh.
Misdirect.
I just think it's the most. I think it looks the best. You know, like obviously, if it's filmed best, it looks the best.
Mhm.
But yeah, I mean, it's probably the easiest watch. I would say,
Mhm.
like, it might be the easiest watch out of all of them. It's not the best in my opinion, but I do like it. I do. I would say this. I was very surprised that I liked it compared to, you know, all the remakes of other things like Halloween and Evil Dead and all of those. You know what I mean? Like where this one was like, okay, this wasn't so ridiculous. You know, and
Yeah.
I agree.
It's the best condensed version of watching the first 4, and it only takes 90 minutes to watch 2009.
Yeah.
Warren, what do you have at 4?
At number 4, I have the first one. It's kind of like the OG.
Sure.
Made because of the success of Halloween.
Yep.
And it made a small fortune. I think it was like $500,000 to film it. And then I think it made it up in the like 60, 90 million, something worldwide or some crap like that. It was really up there high compared to what the budget was on it. It was kind of a whodunit, but they didn't really show you who done it until they introduced the character. But at the same time, though, it's kind of what branched the whole thing. And I didn't realize that the end scene with the jump scare with Jason was just to put in there for as a treat for fans, almost like the Freddy Krueger claw. Like they never planned to do more of them when they first did the first one. So it was
yeah. They ripped off everything. They ripped off Halloween. You're just making a movie that's scary, and then the ending they were ripping off Carrie because they wanted one last Yahoo there. And
those slasher flicks, because of Halloween, it was like this could be a cash cow. We could do this for a super low budget. And a lot of people are going to go watch it. So that this is what their answer was, and it kind of spurned into this whole franchise, which is really interesting.
Yeah, just a cover band. That's all this franchise is. A great big
Power
cover
of capitalism.
Gray, what do you have at 4?
Yeah, so for my number 4, it is one of the higher ranked ones. Looks like it's third from the top, highest ranked. Gets a 6.0 on IMDb or a 3.1 on Letterboxd. For me, there's just some that are a little bit better, but I got part 4, the final chapter. The first Fell Dog. You know, now with Fell Dog, not only do we have a Corey Feldman in here, but we've also got a very similar to McFly guy. So hell yeah, Fell Dog meets McFly.
George
That's
McFly
just what we
in
need
this,
in a
right.
Jason movie. And then you know, you've got, what would we say, like 50, 60 references to dead fuck. I don't know why they were trying to make it happen. It did not happen. I'm glad it did not happen. But hey, you know, harpoon to the dick. That was pretty awesome. And I think it's got the best dancing ever in it. Again, from the aforementioned McFly.
Crispy dance moves.
Indeed. So I don't know, man. There's some really fun parts in it, but yeah, it feels like this is where it's getting a little silly, but hey, it's the 4th in the series. So yeah, for me, it comes in at number 4.
There's 12 movies. Hey, by the 4th time around, it gets a little silly. Thank God there's only 8 more to go after that.
Yeah. Fell Dog, though.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, and then I forgot the most important part. You know, your family's being attacked. Your mother has gone missing. What do you have to do in that time? You need to quickly stand there and shave your head. It makes perfect sense to me. So yeah, coming in at number 4, I have 4. The only way was to shave your head mid-fight.
Well, he was established, that he wanted to convince our very stupid boy Jason that he was him, and it seemed to have worked. Bob, what do you got at 4?
Well, we've established that Jason is stupid, right? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like I told you what about the second movie. I mean, come on.
For me, at number 4, I'm going with the original.
Mhm.
I think Mrs. Voorhees is a great killer. I enjoyed that kind of being I don't really recall a lot of female psycho killers in movies during that time period. So
Yep.
so that's kind of cool. And yeah,
Woke.
that jump scare at the end, like what Warren said, I remember seeing that for the very first time and kind of jumping back when I did, because again, I was a kid when I saw that. So
Mhm.
I remember that scaring me. But yeah, I do enjoy this film. Uh, it's the one that started them all for at least this franchise. So,
Mhm.
and then for
Uh,
my number 3, I'm going to go with the final chapter, the
Part 4.
beginning of the Tommy Jarvis trilogy.
Mhm.
I do like the fact that the story is kind of told more from his point of view, and so it's
Yeah.
not the typical view from like what you see in most horror films from like a teenager or uh, like a single lady or something like
Yeah.
that. It's told from the perspective of a kid, so that was very different.
Yeah, you have
And
family dynamics with him and his
yes,
sister and things. Yeah, it's very strange to the Friday the 13th franchise to have family dynamics. Usually it's just chicks, hot
yeah,
chicks, naked chicks.
exactly. But this one I did enjoy. This is also another one that I don't know if it's because Corey Feldman was in it, but this is another one that was on a lot for Up All Night.
Mhm.
So again, this is one that I saw pretty regularly as a kid.
Nice. Greg, what can you possibly shock us with here at number 3?
Well, at number 3 for me comes in
Might
the
be a
highest
controversial
greatest
pick.
one. I don't think this is controversial unless you're saying this is what horror fans need to do,
Barbie?
or real horror fans like it this way. I disagree. Everything's subjective. But unsubjectively, this is the highest ranked in the series. On IMDb, it gets 6.4. On Letterboxd, it gets a 3.0. What could be the best? Of course, for me, it's the OG, man. I don't have many notes on it. I absolutely love what they did with it. I was not expecting Pamela Voorhees. I definitely had not seen this one at all by the time I'd seen like 4 or 5 of them. And then, yeah, it did kind of get me. I definitely saw it before I saw Scream or whatever.
You
So
you
that
don't
wasn't my introduction to this, but
you don't have many notes, but it's third?
it's third. I was going
Okay.
to say mostly my notes are tearing things down. Like, again, Shelley's mask. Why? Why do you bring a hockey mask and a harpoon gun? But with this one, I don't have many notes. I have Pamela. I didn't anticipate it. I like the route that they were going with this. I do like the times that they kind of bring her back more in the future a little bit better. But man, it's a one-of-a-kind performance that I do enjoy. That being said, it also had some interesting shots. I don't know if I'd seen like from the killer's POV before, and that
Yeah.
kind of mystery aspect that it
Mhm.
put into a horror movie. And
Mhm.
I absolutely love that. There's so many that have kind of ripped that off since then, and it's
Yeah.
a great trope. It could definitely be done better, but man, is that an effective way to do like a cheap horror film? And
Pamela's
this
sweater
just
looked
kind of
really
set the
warm.
mode.
It looked
Yeah,
like she
that
she
sweater
could
was nice, man. I would have trusted someone in that sweater.
Sure.
Um,
That's how she
so
got away with all of it.
And it taught us all that machetes equal beheading. It's great. I love this film, but not many notes. I can see why it's the highest ranked. For me, it's not the most entertaining though. So yeah,
Oh,
I'm going with the original.
there's the word entertaining. Warren, what do you got at 3?
At 3, I've got number 4. I think that's when the series really got 4. If they would have followed up 4 better, 4 is like when they really seem to get their stride. I mean,
Mhm.
2 is Sackhead.
Mhm.
We're trying to make a sequel to a film where everyone died, and then 3 was 3D and has its problems. But then 4, they had the start of the Tommy trilogy. They had a lot of cool stuff that happened in it, and it was, to me, it kind of felt like the most Jason movie. But then after that, it kind of falls off a cliff. I mean, 6 is up there, but like, you know, 5, 7, and 8. I mean, they all kind of get weirder and weirder and trying to figure out what's going on. But 4 kind of felt like the most Jason of the Jasons,
Yeah,
if you will.
Mm-hmm. Laps, what do you got at number 3?
Part 6, Jason Lives.
I slander.
What's that?
Nothing.
Hey, I slandered something. How can you slander one of these movies?
Good point.
I don't think that's possible.
Touche.
You know, I mean, there's a lot of like references to older movies in this, in this one in particular, and which is kind of what I like, and my thing is this: the Jason by that point was like so far left field, like it was so out there, so like keeping it really down to earth seemed very stupid to me. Like it worked in the first one, it worked a little bit in the second one, but like by this point, guys, I mean, like, go full bore, go into it. And I felt that this was the last one because, like, 7, good God. And then Manhattan and goes down. They were trying for that, but it was so beyond what was in line for Jason. And this was at least one that I thought the kills were cool. There was a lot of really cool kills in this. And I just liked, I thought it was done well. And it had likable characters in it. It had some likable people in it. So I give it that.
No, it's fair. My number 3 is the 2009 remake. The more and more I watch it, and the more I realize they didn't capitalize on that and make a sequel. It shows something. Like they could have just chased easy money, and I don't know, if it were the Halloween franchise, we could have had 4 extra one of these since 2009. And I don't know, as far as technically speaking, it's the best looking Friday the 13th movie, like out of all of the entire franchise, which that's got to count for something, right? Trying to explain all of the little things that people had problems with in part 1, 2, 3, 4, and giving him like tunnels to run around in. So that's why he's able to
literally running though.
But they showed him running in like part 3 and 2.
Right. He ran as late as part 4. I didn't have a problem with that. If anything, I felt Jason running in 2009 was actually menacing. Like he was like the guy who played Jason was this big dude. I didn't mind the running like at all. And the more I watch it, the more I really come around on it. And my number 2 is Friday the 13th, part 4, the final chapter, except it wasn't very final for them. They went ahead and made 8 more movies after the final chapter.
So now I get the slander that you speak of now. Okay. I have it in my top 3.
Yeah, no, that's fine. It's fine. You don't have to talk to me. We have a long night ahead of us.
Oh, I feel bad about my next 2.
Oh no.
He's going
Lapsed, go ahead and give us your 2.
Number 2 is number 2.
Oh, interesting.
And I think it's funny, like in the beginning, whenever they're showing her from part 1, like she's walking around in a house, right? And it's not an apartment, but yet her like dresser by the door is being held up by cinder blocks. Like I was around it. I was like, wait a second here. It's like just up against the wall. I like almost everything leading up to also, except for when Jason finally, is revealed and he's got I don't mind sackhead Jason, but dude, it became slapstick. He gets kicked in the nuts. There should have been a slide whistle. Shit, like it's like the old Ninja Turtles. Like they cut the thing and then stuff falls on him. And he's like, like it just became hilarious. And there was
Yeah.
a lot of tension at first. There was. And how you gonna take away the sex from the guy that's in the wheelchair? Let him get laid first.
That guy had a gruesome death too, down the stairs.
That dude was glued to that chair. He just went down there, dude. I just went down. Hey, you know what? Nightmares and Nerdscapes. The cartoon Ninja Turtles. I wish they would have used their weapons a lot more, but it became less about killing the robot Foot Clan and hitting the rope that knocks the chandelier down, or any Rube Goldberg device that captured them. And as much as I love it, which I own it, it just became ridiculous to me. But that's what I felt was in part 2. But as for the movie, you're right. The children. I must think of the children. But as far as the movie, I thought the tension was actually really good.
Mhm.
Like from the beginning all the way up. And I mean, I know they were trying to keep things really close to the chest with continuity, but it got longer and longer and longer and longer until part 4. Like the opening is like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, and credits. And then your movie starts at 15 minutes and it's only an hour and 25 minutes. So your movie's literally only an hour and 5 minutes.
Yeah, not much in the storytelling department in any of these movies.
Yeah, but yes.
Warren, what do you got at 2?
I would just like to preface this by saying I'm sorry, Charles. But,
Yeah, it's fine. Everyone hates me. Just go ahead and say
it's Jason X. I'm not a huge horror movie fan overall, and I love the progression of all of the big franchises eventually go to comedies. Chucky did it. Only one that didn't do it was Halloween, even though
it did, though. It sort of did.
Busta Rhymes was in Halloween.
This was so self-aware, and it was just, it has some of the funniest scenes when he's in the hologram room and he's trying to beat them the sleeping bag and they just won't die, and the stupid android scene, and then the nanobots, and I'm just like, okay, this is just campy, beautiful, funny. It's still better than Jason Goes to Hell too.
I'll agree with that, I think. Gray, what do you have at 2?
So sorry. I thought I was unmuted and I am stupid. Yeah, so at number 2, I have the second highest ranked one. So on IMDb, this gets a 6.1. On Letterboxd, it gets a 3.0. I think it is pretty damn good, except for one thing. It has a really bad dog owner in it, and that is Muffin's owner. I have Friday the 13th Part 2 as my number 2. I really enjoy the movie. I like the twist in this one. Finally, we get to see Jason, and we don't need the frills of, some amazing costume. Instead, he can wear whatever the hell he wants. Help put a bag over his face. Yeah, man. The music is an amazing step up from the first one, and it is so not cheesy like the progression of the music. What can I say? 3 has the worst soundtrack, in my opinion, where they're doing the classic sound, but then they're adding it with this synth stuff that just does not.
What is your problem with
out.
techno, sir?
It's not techno, man. It is just it's synthwave. It's not good. It is not for me. But 2 is for me. They've got some awesome. What would you call those? I guess string stabs that are just amazingly jarring, and that mixed in with the like. It's just amazing, man. I cannot get enough of the soundtrack for this one.
What's that sound like
you know the thing. It does that thing, man.
I just wish whenever he busted through the window and he would have went, "Hey, you go."
It does have some sloth nods to it, but man, the only thing that could have made this better for me is if they actually gave some sort of message about proper dog ownership and that somebody should have cared for Muffin. But everything worked out in the end. So yeah, number 2 is number 2 for me. Sweet. Bob, that's okay, Charles. Yes,
what they should have been doing, worrying about the dog while the fucking killer's on the.
I mean, that's what I was worried about the whole time.
I bet you were.
Where's the dog?
How did you feel in part 4 when the dog jumped out the window?
I thought that was a very brave dog, and it probably got
Brave.
injured. But Muffin, man, it's all about Muffin.
Damn suicidal dogs. Bob, what do you got at 2?
And when I was coming up with this list, it seemed so obvious that I was going to put Space in at number 2 and Jason Goes to Hell at number 1. But no, that's not the case. I got the reboot at number 2. This is one
Nice.
I really enjoy the reboot.
Mhm.
I'm like you, Charles. I actually like the big hulking Jason that's moving faster. Like I remember seeing the trailer and he's coming with that axe, at a much faster motion. And I kept thinking to myself when I saw that was like, okay, this is going to be something cool because this is actually very terrifying. And I thought he was. I also like that there were callbacks to those original films. We've seen him with the bag as well as seeing him how he gets his mask and all of that. So yeah, overall, I really like the reboot. So that's my number 2, and my number 1 is going to be Freddy versus Jason.
Whoa.
Now, here's why. I am more of a Nightmare on Elm Street fan.
Oh.
And so that's why it's my favorite, because we get Robert Englund back in that role, and he's iconic as Freddy Krueger. Now, I'm like you also, Charles, where I wish they would have had a definitive winner because I think that would have made it a better movie. But I just enjoyed this one so much more because of Robert Englund's performance.
Dude, it's crazy.
It's
It's crazy that we never had another Robert Englund as Freddy after that movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane to me.
Yeah, because he showed he could still pull it off.
Mhm.
I'm trying to remember. Did they have the reboot before the
After.
Freddy versus? Oh, it was after.
after.
Okay,
It was 2010.
because I
was
couldn't
a-
remember when they did the reboot, but like I didn't like the Nightmare reboot, but but this last performance with him as Freddy Krueger, I think is a lot of fun, and I do like the dynamic about how, or not the dynamic, but the stupid story that he sends Jason to get everybody afraid of him again, and then he gets pissed off because Jason is killing all of his children. So because of that, yeah, it's stupid, but I had a good time with it.
No, it's fun.
So that's why it's my number 1.
It's absolutely fun. I don't dispute that at all.
Yeah, that's why it's my number 1, because it's just so damn fun.
Sure. Gray, go on. Do whatever you're going to do.
Go on.
Jason meets Jackie Brown.
Oh, I would love it, man. It would be so cinematic.
Barbie.
Of course, Jackie would win. So
Right.
yeah, my number 1 actually is the number 4 highest ranked. If you're going to go off of both IMDb or Letterboxd, it gets a 5.8 and a 2.7 respectively. So again, it's right around that 6.0. 6.4 is the highest, and this comes in just at 5.8. What can I say? Bob's got an amazing point, and I love me some Freddy versus Jason. And how dare you imply that some non-real horror fans might really enjoy this movie? How dare you gatekeep this? What can I say, man? It's got great makeup. The morph from Freddy to Pamela is amazing, especially for the time that they're doing it. And man, is it a step up in production. And I didn't know that I needed to see Freddy as a hookah worm, but man, was that amazing.
That was the dumbest fucking scene.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because that dude was clearly like he was like the guy that we saw doing Mitch Hedberg. That was like his Jason Mewes. Like that was it. Like that was. Come on, man.
Yeah,
It would have been better if they actually got Jason Mewes to play.
Yeah, they could have too. Or was he busy that week?
But I absolutely love it, man. The Monica Keena, I believe, is the lead in it. I used to love that Undeclared show, and man, she happens to be an amazing Last Girl. I just absolutely love what they did production wise in this one. And the hookah worm is kind of the worst thing in this. That's why I wanted to give it a little bit of a shout out, but almost every one of the other effects in here really seems to hold up. I was surprised. It is the most entertaining one that I would watch anytime, that I'd put on for any of my horror fans, and they would get it. How dare you, Charles?
It's kind of made like it kind of. and Robert Englund's great, but they kind of made him into like Bugs Bunny. Like,
Yes,
It's
the
like-
way he should be. He was always a cartoon.
right, and that is horrifying. Let me tell you, because that's what I think of.
Whatever
nightmares. I
happened
think
to
of
Ronnie
Bugs
Wu?
Bunny. Oh, stop it!
Nothing.
You stop it.
Korea.
I'm just
has
saying
it.
that was it is a decent film, man. Why didn't he get another shot? How dare they?
Warren, what do you have at number 1?
My number 1 is Jason 2009 or Friday the 13th 2009,
Oh.
the reboot.
Nice.
It's the best reboot out of all of the OG reboots.
Mhm.
I think
It is.
I don't agree with them not like making Jason not supernatural. I think they should have led into that. But overall, it's the best production, the best looking. Some of the kills, like the archery one, I even laughed when I saw that one at the theater because it's kind of like, how is he's that good of an archer? But I love him when he threw the throwing the axe kill. They kind of took the story bites from the first 4
Mhm.
and put them all into one movie, and it was. I kind of wish they would have kept going because I like aggressive, jacked, super fast Jason. I like that he was a hunter in that one much more than a lot of the other films. He was pretty hardcore. So
Yeah,
I think
believably
that one
scary. Yeah.
is my favorite out of all of them.
Yeah. Lapsed. What do you got at number 1?
Part 4, and there's so you get crispy dancing, number 1, right? You also got Canada in Love and Fuck You. Jason hates bananas. Okay.
Oh,
You
yeah.
also the Jarvis family minus Tommy sucks. They suck. But you do get Tent Rob, who it's only supposed to take place like a couple days after 2, and he's already on the hunt. Like, this guy wastes no time, 0 time. Tommy is hilarious, and it is by far the best like Jason getting owned scene. That slice to the face and him sliding down the freaking, the giant knife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was Tom Savini who did the effects on that.
Yes. And like, I know they cut like a lot of the gore and stuff like that, but there's a lot of cool stuff that you could watch on the special features of like some of the stuff that they cut in a bunch of these different movies. And I don't know. Tommy was hilarious in that movie. He was such a pervert and just so funny. And I thought it was great.
Corey Feldman, the most realistic adaptation of a young kid who accidentally sees people like naked across the street. Like I felt like that was such a, I don't know.
Oh, he acted like he hit the candy jackpot.
Right. And I definitely have felt exactly that way in very similar situations. So I felt like that was the most honest acting he's ever done.
I felt that way yesterday. But yeah, the dancing alone though, what in the hell was that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, say I the whole like dead fuck thing, and then he's like, I'm gonna take this and turn it around. How do I impress her? I know. I will go into a full motion body heave. That's right. It's like a dry heave come to life.
Check out my interpretive dance showing my love for you.
Yeah, Crispin is an interesting bird. That's for certain. My number 1, if you're on my channel, this is the least surprising thing ever. Here he is right here. My number 6, Jason Lives, has been, will continue to be my favorite Friday the 13th movie for a bunch of reasons. But the tribute to Frankenstein is pretty incredible. I liked the parallels of the little girl. Jason has that blonde-haired girl that he doesn't kill, and she's still kind of freaked out by things. I'm glad they didn't do that with Jason, which I don't know. I've talked about this movie for fucking years at this point. If you want to hear more of what I have to say about Jason Lives, just scour the channel. There's so much Real Astro Warrior.
What's up, Real Astro Warrior?
Shout outs.
Shout out. There we go. Like and
Real
subscribe. Thank you.
Astro Warrior. Shout out. You are a blessed man. You are.
Indeed.
Real Astro Warrior.
Well, you know, and just for you, we will give you the
Indeed.
Jason.
So, pretty diverse list, but everything seems to be in around the same neighborhood as one another. Nothing incredibly shocking. I guess the only shocking thing would be Lapsed having Jason Goes to Hell in the top 10. Other than that, everyone's kind of very similar with their.
Well,
Space number 2.
The thing was, I actually wasn't going to put the remake or Freddy vs. Jason in it. I was only going to do like the actual, just the original Friday the 13th movies. But then like, I couldn't not put the remake in there. Like I just couldn't see myself. As much as I love Spacin', and I do, like I'm being dead serious. I love that movie. It was one of, it's like I wasn't gonna put it in there because we're gonna have to watch it, and you're gonna get my thoughts on it.
Yay!
It's like it's so good. It's so fucking good, people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bob, what do you have coming up?
Let's see. Next week on Dad's Turn to Talk, we're going to be reviewing The Princess Bride, kind of left over from Valentine's. So
nice.
we thought that would be kind of fun to go back and take a look at that one. That's one of those romantic movies that a guy can really go and enjoy because you got, as the grandfather says, fencing, fighting, and all that stuff. So as a result, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm not sure. I'm not going to be able to get out to do a review this weekend, so I'll figure out what I'm going to review next week. But the only thing for sure I got coming up is The Princess Bride with Dad's Turn to Talk on Tuesday.
Bob, let me ask you something. Do you think it's kind of dumb that they didn't release Scream 7 today? It comes out in 2 weeks, so why not just release it on Friday the 13th?
You would think that would make sense. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to go head to head with some of the Valentine's movies, but
yeah, I guess. I mean, it feels like it's a different category.
Yeah, I think that had they released it, it'd have been the number 1 movie this weekend.
Oh, 100%, especially with people like our demographic,
Yeah, because like
middle-aged married people, like they would have went in droves.
Yeah, there's no way that Wuthering Heights or that one that just released Crime 101 or any of that would have top Scream 7.
Right.
Are you discounting Nirvana, the show, the band, the movie? How dare you?
Yes.
Well, I mean,
Yes, we are.
like maybe only 100 people know about that film coming out.
Yeah, I just don't think anything else coming out this weekend would have topped Scream 7. So yeah, it would have made sense to release it on Friday the 13th.
Real Astro Lord, friend of the warrior Astro. Hello,
my best friend, the real Astro Lord.
Yes. What, like, where is the fake Astro Lord?
Lapsed. Let's give a shout out to my real Astro Lord. The best friend that we all have.
Yes.
And before you ask, shout out to Real Astro Prince and Real Astro Queen and Real Astro Princess.
If there is more of you, we do want to be thankful. And thank you for watching,
Yes,
Mr. Astro. So what's the Astro in it? Is it like Astro Boy, Astro from the Jetsons?
Houston.
Oh, Houston. Okay. Houston Astro.
Warren, what do you got coming up on your
sir.
side of the planet?
We do.
Indeed.
I got my draw stream on Tuesday. I wanted to get a bunch of stuff done today, but I woke up just not feeling like doing anything. So I barely did anything today except
Nice.
for learn a lot about Jason and Friday the 13th.
I'm so sorry.
But yeah, I started the layouts on my next comic book. I've got a live stream coming up on Tuesday. We're going to be starting. Me and Laps are going to be doing our review, starting on the most underserved, most unappreciated comic series going on right now, which is Spider-Man and Wolverine. Yeah, just that I've also been mentally preparing myself for the battle of the century, which is the people versus Lunchbox Warren on my apparently blasphemous opinion of Tom Cruise. But I have gotten my arguing points filed together, and I am prepared to give a great opening statement and fight. So yeah, that's going to be a fun one next Friday on the last panel. And things are going good. It's just today I just was like, I don't want to do anything. So
Nice. Relatable, certainly. Gray, what do you got going on?
Yeah, well, of course, every Tuesday we have TGIT because, Tuesday is all about comedy now. And thank God it's Tuesday. It always helps with that. But we are in week 3 of the preseason to March Hackness, and we will be awarding this amazing trophy to who is deemed TGIT's 2026 March Hackness winner. So we are in the preseason, meaning we need help gathering the names to go into our 16 comic bracket to find out who is the hackiest comic of 2026. So please stop by every Tuesday, and we will rely on you for your help in crowning a winner. But we have that going on Tuesday, and then of course I look forward to representing the people in our battle against the slander of Tom Cruise that Lunchbox Warren has done. So join us on Friday, where we will right these wrongs, and a case will be presented against him for slandering Tom Cruise's great name and tussling his hair. How dare you?
Great name. How dare you?
Lapsed.
And then, sorry, I forget. There's one other little channel that nobody really goes to, possibly because it's a hard name to find, but it's YouTube at Thinkers Doing a Think. It's an international panel who get together, disagree about everything, but can usually leave somewhat amicably. This next Thursday, we happen to be talking about the coffee table. It's not just an item that brings the room together, but it's kind of a controversial Spanish film from 2023. Check it out if you haven't. If you want to see an international opinion about it and some people who probably have some real strong opinions about it, check that out on Thursday.
What
Sorry
channel
about
is that again, Gray?
That's YouTube at Thinkers Doing a Think, not doing a think. Yeah, come check it out. It's Thinkers every Thursday.
Lapsed. Great. Do you have 4 or 5 more things you want to plug before I swing over to
I
Lapsed?
swear that's the last one, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lapsed. What do you got?
Well, if you would like to hear an international panel about no, just got me and Warren doing Wolverine Spider-Man, got TGIT, where put those names down, people. You wouldn't want to miss out on Hackerson. And then next week, I might be presiding over a case that is being brought against one Lunchbox Warren for his very random comments about
Slander.
Tom Cruise.
No, it's slander.
I don't know. It's not slander. It's definitely not slander. I've only found one movie
it's
that I can really think.
By the way,
it's just like we'll definitely get into it. We're gonna have all sorts of stuff. I might have like a judge's thingamajig gavel. I might just bring that out. Yeah. So we got that, and then I have a couple things planned for this other channel that I have that I haven't done anything on in quite a while. But there is a show that has made me want to make a video, and it is a horrible show. It is a rotten show. And I actually have two videos planned for this channel, and it is fighting fandom. And I might do one on on Ironheart, but I might be also doing one on Freebird.
Oh.
Oh,
So yeah.
I thought you were going to say Starfleet Academy.
Oh God, I can't. No, that's beyond anything that I can watch. I've seen 3 episodes and I just went, maybe that Star Trek that I used to love is just not for me anymore. I will let the other people love it as I once did. But that is all I have going on, sir. And then in a little bit, we have the most important thing of the night. We have Spacin', sir.
Yes, indeed. I can't find you. So if you're over on my channel, WILIscredia, stick around because the festivities for Friday the 13th continue. Unfortunately, it is continuing for channel members. And as you guys voted upon, thank you. Also, fuck you. We are going to be doing a live reaction and commentary for members to Jason X, otherwise known as Spacin', Grey Poupée, and Lapsed will be joining me. And like Doc says, pay up. It's a established, esteemed party, and only the coolest ones among us will be there.
That's gotta hurt you right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
Troy
Oh wow,
McClure,
look at this. Yeah.
way late, but Goes to Hell is
Goes
his
to
number
Hell.
2.
That's the weird one in the top 3. Goes to Hell.
Oh, look at that. People are gifting memberships. Oh man, this is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah. So we're all gonna give us a few minutes. We've got to situate things behind the scenes and go up and recycle fluids. But just stick around. The link is already up, so just hang out there. We'll be with you shortly. But yeah, can't wait. Once again, I apologize everyone for having to sit through the Friday the 13th franchise, but the night continues.
That's still more fun to watch than the Leprechaun series. So
don't give Lapsed ideas.
Dude, you get Spacin' meets Troll 2, dude. We are.
No, St. Patty's Day is coming up, though. Oh, do we have to do a Jennifer Aniston watch along?
I want me gold.
Yeah.
Oh, no, we got to do Leprechaun in the Hood.
Oh,
Come on, what am I talking
Right
about?
up there with
Lep in the
Spacin'.
Hood, dude. Space Leprechaun, Spleprechaun. It's
Thank you, Big Papa Musk. I don't know what's happening. You said you're testing. I don't know if that's working or what, but
well, the thing is like not everybody in here like is in your chat. There's other people that are in the other chats that can't get the memberships unless you're in Charles's feed. That's the one thing.
I see. Yeah, I don't even know how that works. Like how they decide who gets the gift.
It's just random. It's just random.
Yeah, that's wild. It should be people that are in like live, right? Shouldn't it?
No, it is. It would be people who are in live, but I don't know if now, like maybe when you have a different show that's live, people might come in and get a membership.
Yeah, I should know that, but I don't. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you shortly.
Yes, you will.
Click buttons.